Isaiah 40, 4 and 5. Every valley shall be raised up, every mountain and hill made low. The rough ground shall become level, and the rugged places a plain. And the glory of the Lord will be revealed, and all people will see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. Together we have goals for a brighter future.
In our continuing World Services Self-Denial series, Goals for a Brighter Future, we are striving towards 3 goals. Goal number 1, leveling the rough ground. Isaiah 40, verse 4, reminds us of one of our World Services Self-Denial goals. The rough ground shall become level. When we take time to learn about, pray for, and contribute to World Services Self-Denial offerings, we are joining the International Salvation Army in offering justice and equity for communities in need. When we share ideas and resources with each other, we find ways to lift each other up so we are all on level ground. That's when we'll experience the promise from this scripture. The glory of the Lord will be revealed.
Goal number 2, increasing our World Services Self-Denial offerings. In 1 Timothy 6:18, Paul instructs Timothy saying, "Tell them to use their money to do good. They should be rich in good works and generous to those in need, always being ready to share with others." This verse challenges us to give to World Services in self-denial. These offerings give us an opportunity to give generously to the needs of our global Salvation Army family. Each individual and core is encouraged to set a World Services self-denial giving goal. How much did you give to World Services last year? Challenge yourself to get involved on an even deeper level. You may prefer to give weekly or monthly to World Services, or you might prefer to help with a specific fundraiser for World Services Self-Denial. When we give sacrificially, we become personally invested in a brighter future for our brothers and sisters around the world.
Goal number 3, providing quality education. The Salvation Army around the world is committed to providing a brighter future for individuals and communities through education. The Global Salvation Army runs over 2,600 schools, providing educational opportunities to almost 550,000 individuals. Education is not only a basic human right, but is also the key to ending generational poverty. It is an opportunity to learn the skills necessary to fully integrate into society. Unfortunately, education isn't always readily accessible or affordable for some. In some places, public education isn't free. Some children might not be able to attend school or receive an education because of where they live, their family's financial status, or their gender. For these reasons, the Salvation Army in many communities around the world stands in the gap, offering schooling options to so many who otherwise wouldn't have an option. Throughout this series, we will look at many of the educational opportunities the Salvation Army provides around the globe, including preschool, elementary, secondary, and even higher education institutions.
Preschool education. Did you know that the Salvation Army runs over 550 preschools around the world? Early childhood education is essential in a child's success. During their preschool years, children's education focuses on their physical, intellectual, emotional, and social development. What's your earliest memory? It's probably a core memory, one that had a significant impact on your development, which is why it has remained at the forefront of your mind. This is why being part of early childhood education is so foundational to a child's development. Access to affordable, quality preschool education is one way the Salvation Army is paving the way for a brighter future for children around the world. Our World Services funds are supporting some of these preschools.
In recent years, World Services offerings have helped pay for additional training and preparation for teachers of Salvation Army schools in Guatemala. Another project our World Services Funds is supporting is the Healthy Nursery Children Project, which is bringing mobile health clinics to provide preventative and basic health services to children at 13 Salvation Army nursery schools in the Kenya East Territory.
In Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, the Salvation Army is using World Services funds to buy property and build a safe location for their community daycare center. Their current location is falling apart, and they are securing a new location that will provide care and protection and much-needed preschool education to children of working single mothers.
When you make an offering to World Services Self-Denial, you are taking part in providing affordable, quality education to children around the world who are students at Salvation Army schools. Join us in reaching our goals for a brighter future.